he in spring this college. Obviously, there's a TV competition going on this
Yeah.
college that, then
Man, I think it's been good. I mean, ever since I was little, I just always loved competition. So I ain't never shied away from it. I mean, when I had committed to Florida out of high school and then Jaden Rashada committed, me and him started becoming buddies at Elite 11. And once he committed, I was like, yeah, like, let's do it. Let's get this competition going. So I feel like I've always been in a competition throughout my football career, whether it was in high school, little league, even in college now, even when I was at West Florida. Like, I don't know, I just love the competition, that feeling, that type of grit that it brings out. Like, I love it.
Has there been an adjustment in terms of obviously what you used to seeing guys are like the first couple of days and just seeing how
Yeah, I would say a little bit. I wouldn't say it's a crazy difference because there is some really good talent at D2, and that's kind of why you see guys like me and guys like other D2 football players that are deciding to make that move to transfer up because they know that you know they're better and they know that they can go get what's theirs at D1 level, and so there's not too big of a difference. But yeah, I would say that the speed and the physicality, especially the box, the box is a little bigger than it was at D2, so. But now, yeah, there's not too many differences for real.
what do you learn about just like this team and stuff about those two
So the fourth quarter and what Coach Huff had put us through, I had never been a part of anything like that before. The conditioning, the meetings and whatnot, and what we were doing. Like I had never been a part of something that serious before, and so when we were doing it, it was kind of like when your mental or when your body starts to shut down, it's kind of like you got to talk to yourself. I was taught from Coach Huff and the coaching staff here, you got to talk to yourself instead of listen to yourself. Like if your body's shutting down, it's kind of about it got to be like, okay, well, screw my body. Like I got to train my mental like to keep going. And if your mental's starting to fail you, that's when your teammates start to come in. And your teammates are like, come on, let's go, bro. Like let's go. If you start shutting down, they kind of encourage you to keep going. So like, I mean, it's early days still. We've only really, other than the Southern Miss guys, we've really only known each other for about 2 to 3 months. But I feel a big brotherhood and a great brotherhood for forming here.
Hey, one of the biggest transitions before into this program is learning the book.
Yeah,
It's one thing to know the book, but another thing to master the book.
talking about the playbook. Yeah.
So how are you about, not only knowing the book, but mastering the book?
I mean, I would say for me, like the type of learner I am, I'm a visual learner, and if I don't write something down, like I'm gonna forget it pretty quickly. So, I mean, if y'all were to ever come into meetings, like, and we're going over new install, like even if I've written it down 1 or 2 times already, I'm probably gonna write it down again just so I can know it like the back of my hand. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that'd probably be it for me. Like I like writing stuff down so I don't forget it.
Just take us through the process of the process. First off, any specific kind of verbiage, how the ways and those things. What do you kind of picked apart about that so far? I mean, full time now.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like,
Sounds like he does things a specific way. Maybe he has specific verbiage on how he does things. Just kind of how he runs his program. Is there anything you notice different compared to what he's been in the past?
I mean, yeah, for sure. For instance, we praised Arte, any sort of excellence at my last school at the University of West Florida, and we couldn't cuss. Like having a discipline of the tongue. If you could have a discipline of the tongue, like you could have a discipline of anything. And here it's a little different, And I'm not saying either or is bad, but when I heard Coach Huff say, he cussed in the first meeting, I was like, damn, like I ain't used to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it took some getting used to, probably the first 2 weeks, but I'm here now. So
Just what that process like when you go to the portal, what it's going to have to do,
right.
process like with the production that you have to sign.
It was new and it was way different than high school recruiting. I kind of referred to it as like speed dating. Like, you would go on these visits, they would take you out to dinner, and then you would talk ball the next day and would see all the facilities and all that. And it was like the next day after that, they flying you back home. So it was like speed dating. You know what I'm saying? It was way different than high school, but I mean, when I had come to Memphis and talked to Coach Huff, he like instead of explaining to me a dream or trying to sell me a dream, he showed me reality, and he sold me the real part about Memphis and everything like that. So when he said that he was going to be new to take this journey, like I knew I was ready to take it with him.